Welcome. In this video, I'm going to do an unboxing of Cthulhu, Death May Die. So here's what the mailman dropped off this morning. Simon, cool minis, great games. See if we can get this ready to look at the goodies inside. So plenty of packing in there. So you've got some extra dice for the game there. So you've got 5 green and 3 black. Like I said, this is all new to me, so not sure what everything's going to do. Got the Black Go to the Woods expansion. The Scarlet promo. Death May Die Season 2 expansion. The Unspeakable Box. And lastly, the core box. So we will start with the main box here. Peeling off some shrink wrap. So the lovely Cthulhu on the front cover. See, this is a deep box. And on the back, the ritual is nearly complete. The unspeakable old ones will enter our world. You can't stop it. You have to destroy them. An ancient apocalyptic cult has nearly summoned a great old one into our world. Its devastating arrival is imminent. Now what? Cthulhu, Death May Die is an action-packed cooperative board game for 1 to 5 players. To defeat the eldritch horrors from out of space and time, you must embrace madness and work together. You'll need to uncover and solve the mysteries of up to 6 different episodic stories using your unique combination of skills and insanities, fighting a wide array of terrible monsters from across the mythos. Then you must disrupt the ritual just long enough to make the Elder One vulnerable and kill it dead. It's probably a one-way trip, but you're up for it, right? Well, we'll see. So as you can see, this game is for 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, and will take between 90 and 120 minutes to play. And the basic components in the game. So let's take the lid off. Taking a look inside, see you've got some character sheets. So we've got Adam and all his stats. And then some flavor text for him. Shoot first, never ask. It's a good motto. Rasputin. And his flavor text. Sigh, dead again. Elizabeth. Heads, I win again. Best 6 out of 11, love. Pretty good. Fatima. Admittedly, old one names are easier to read than say. True story. Ahmed. What is written is written. Then we've got Borden. 2 things are certain in life. Death and axes. We got Ian. They have us surrounded, those poor bastards. And the kid. That's definitely what we need. Ha 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 ha. Okay, you get it. And Morgan. Got a bad feeling about this. And Sister Beth. Their lack of faith should disturb them. Then we've got our rule book. So it's going to be full of pictures. So you can see all our components, what's in the elder boxes and episode boxes. Overview of the game. Discussing the storyboard, discovery cards, tiles and spaces, everything about our investigator sheets. setup of the game, how to make dice checks, turn sequence, and continuing with the Mythos card, Investigator Fight, resolve end of turn, and what to do if an investigator dies and fighting the Elder One, and how to end the game. Then a rule summary on the back. So just 19 pages there of rules. We've got our storyboard here. Stack of tiles. So on tile 1, we've got the front and back. And these punch out easily. See the thickness of them, so good quality stock here. The second board, front and back. Our third board, front and back of that one. See some pretty good detail on these. And our last board, front and back. And it looks like we've got Cthulhu here in a separate box. And this is something nice, so let you know what the contents of each box is. So we're going to have some Elder One cards, Mythos, Minions, Cthulhu, Starspawn, and 9 Rayleigh cards. So we'll go ahead and take a look inside here. So on the back, you can see we've got some Mythos cards here. One for the Starspawn, Rayleigh Unleashed, Astral Promise, Sleeper Awakens, Rayleigh Awakens, The Thing That Should Not Be, and Crawling Chaos. Then we have the different stages of Cthulhu. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, and the final stage. So some cardboard punch outs. And then our miniatures. So we've got Cthulhu here. And his Starspawn. All right, next we'll take a look at Hastur. Let's see what his contents in this box will be. Starting with some cards. So the Mythos cards for this. We have his Disciple. Another Disciple. So he likes Disciples. Rapturous Frenzy. Naming the Nameless. The Suicide Pact. The King in Yellow. And the Yellow Sign. Then his stage cards. So stage 1. Stage 2. 3. Final stage. And the Cultist and Disciples. Got some tokens here. And our minis. Got Hastur himself. Really nice detail, but I believe we all expected that for this set. And then he has 4 occultist miniatures. All right, so some more minis here. Take a look inside this. So here we've got Chthonian. And Shoggoth. And go ahead and forgive me in advance for mispronouncing any of these names. And then we have 2 fire vampires here. Go ahead and pull these on out. We've got some Arkham Sanitarium cards. So codependency, recurring trauma, fear of crowds, catatonia, obsessive disorder, pyromania, psychotic outbreaks, paranoia, kleptomania, masochism, hypochondria, and short-term memory loss. That's me in real life. So on the bottom tray, we've got some cultists, deep ones, and ghouls. So it looks like we've got 2 different sculpts for these guys. So the first sculpt. And second sculpt. Then the deep ones. And the ghouls. And there was a tray there showing the figures, and I guess their part numbers. Next tray from the bottom for those guys. We've got 2 hunting horrors. And 2 Sumenbayakis. And just whatever game needs, tentacle markers. So coming in a wide variety of colors. And then on the top tray, we've got all our heroes, dice, and bases. So take a look at each of these. That was Fatima. Then we have Borden. And Rasputin. Adam. Elizabeth. Ahmed. Morgan. Ian. The Kid. And Sister Beth. And bases, 5 different colors for the 5 players. And then our dice. So we've got the basic green dice and black. So you can see we've got 2 blanks here, and then symbols on the others. And then just 1 blank on the black die with the other symbols coming around. So these were the base dice in the core game and the extra dice we saw earlier. Now we'll take a look at the episodes. So I've got them named on the side there. 6 episodes, and once again, they put the contents on the side, so very nice to see this extra work just to make sure we've got the right stuff in the right box. So first, looking at Season 1. Got our Mythos cards. So Fire Vampire, Chaos in the Labs, Students Go Mad, Byakhee, Monsters in the Labs, Conflagration, and a lab accident. Then we have a stack of Discovery cards. So Feral Student, Assistant Janitor, the Regular Janitor, Up to No Good, Professor, Cages, Good Boy, Furious Student, Clutter, Lab Books, Locked Cabinet, a Desk, Medical Supplies, Fire Equipment, Monkey Paw, and that's all that. Then we got a couple other cards. It looks like showing how we set up the game and our monster's health. And then some tokens. And that's all for episode 1. So on to episode 2, our Mythos cards. The Ghoul, name I'm not even going to try. Terror, More Terror, Rise of the Undead, The Dead Walk, Sewer Gases, and Reality is Fraying. Then our episode 2 Discovery cards. So the Dead Policeman, Mastermind, Locket, The Mask of the Damned, The Old Book, The Corpse, Spectacles, The Fixer, Stash of Whiskey, The Muscle, Medical Kit, Unstable Grenade, Cursed Grave, Shrine of Bones, Otherworldly Knowledge, and our setup cards, and for our monsters, and tokens. All right, on to episode 3. In our Mythos cards, so we've got the Deep One, Hunting Horror, The Sacrifice, Welcome to the Fold, Crawling Horror, Spooked, Sound the Alarm, and More to the Party. Our Discovery cards for episode 3, got the Animal Tamer, the Monkey, the Tiger, King Cobra, Peacock, Gorilla, Champagne Holder, Socialite, Gun Case, Waitress, Crystal Ball, Suit of Ancient Armor, Wife, Couple, Cook. Our setup cards, and monster, and our tokens. On to episode 4. Got our Mythos cards. So our first one there, Shoggoth, I Heard Something, Intruders, The Summoning, Protect the Artifacts, Artifacts Flare, and another Artifacts Flare. Discovery for episode 4. So a headpiece display, imposing figure, nervous figure, paranoid guard, radio, strange painting, janitor, clay pot, science mannequin, Excalibur, weapons display, sarcophagus, scrap of paper, lost dog, and curse of the mummy. And our setup cards, and monsters, and tokens. And on to episode 5, looking at our Mythos cards. So we've got the Chthonian, deep one, infighting, another infighting, a deep one, an offering, industrious family, and a fishing family. Then our discovery cards. Got the captain, the cook, the twin, another twin, the boy, the loner, the aunt, the teen, the lightkeeper, matriarch, the teen, the brother, the scholar, the thug, and a sickly kid. And our setup cards, and monsters, and tokens. And lastly, episode 6. So the Mythos cards. Get a ghoul, fire vampire, time passes, mirrors and shards, powerful in moonlight, they blot out the moon, and a ghoul, and powerful in darkness. Then the discovery cards. Got a dropped mirror, discarded equipment, physicist, a torch, crowbar, strange statue, gilded dagger, stargazer, wandering assistant, raving madman, ebony knife, opal mask, items of the moonlight, telescope, and star alignment spell. Then setting up this, and then our monsters and tokens. So that is everything in the core box. Let's see how everything will fit back in here eventually once I get everything punched out. We will move on to the next box. So next, looking at Season 2 expansion. So the shrink wrap is off. See here, it turns out that death may in fact die. Some of us even got out alive, mostly. It turns out there's another one in Cleveland. Here we go again. So a quick look at everything inside this box. So some more boards for us. So the first board here, front and back. And coming out fairly easily. And the second board, front and back. Pretty nice detail on these. Some more player characters. So we've got Luke. Vengeance belongs to the Lord, lad. Let me show you. Then Mary. Don't worry about me. It's just a flesh wound. Mario. Do not threaten. Instead, make promises. Alex. Tell me about this slime you found. Was it screaming or did it smell purple? Sam. Don't let those varmints trouble you none. Ain't nothing we can't sort out. And Tony. North is to your right. Your other right. Halia. I only reached this age due to the sight. By the way, you should stop smoking, dear. Today. Margaret. The meat is too tough. You just need a sharper knife. Ariel. Lions, sharks, elephants, boring. Give me something that hunts back. And Adela. Magic and religion are the same. You cannot do one without the other. So all the minis in here. All right, so the bottom tray, we'll take a look at each of these. I'm not going to know their names. But here we go. Needs to say this guy's got some problems. Giant slug. Guy looks pretty fearsome. We got two of these little monsters. No idea what this is. Two of these. And two of these. And two more of these. And our next row. So I got 5 of these, look all the same. Then our heroes. Take a look at these one by one. Looks like she's getting ready to shoot a warning shot. Someone got a migraine. Two warning shots. There's Sailor. Farmer with his pitchfork. Our pastor. And someone that's actually taken aim with no warning shot. All right, then on to Season 2, Episode 1. And same thing here, they let you know the contents on the back. There are Mythos cards. First one, Elder Thing, Restless Friends, Easily Influenced, Summoning, Price on Your Head, Pay Up, and a Price on Your Head. And then our Discovery cards. So we've got Jimmy the Feet, Alfonso Porkchop, Alley Cat Tony, Giuseppe the Suit, Claudia, Salvatore the Brain, Boss Tony Tucci, Boss Alice Soprano, Boss Oscar Moretti, Stash, Moonshiner, Discerning Eye, Holy Cannoli, and Alice's Kiss of Death. And package from Oscar. Then our setup. And monsters. And our tokens. All right, on to episode 2. Our Mythos cards. So a Night Gaunt, Flying Polyp, Protect the Ritual, Call to the Fire, Summoning, Towering Inferno, Spontaneous Combustion, and another Spontaneous Combustion. Our Discovery cards. So a Hidden Cache, Something in the Tree, Symbol of Love, Ring the Bell, Tree Stump, Shared Grave, Help from the Spirits, Ghostly Wedding, Hanging from a Tree, a Chainsaw, Old-Fashioned Torch, Ghosts of the Forest, a Park Ranger, Spirits Speak, and Pyromaniac. Setup cards and monsters and our tokens. On to episode 3. Mythos cards. So we've got the Star Vampire, the Ghoul, Deflection, Deflection, Self-Defense, the Summoning, Couldn't Be Us, and Guilty Whispers. And our Discovery cards. Got Unquestionable Evidence and more Unquestionable Evidence. Additional Evidence. Some more. Whole lot of evidence in this one. A Helping Hand. An Altar Boy. A Gossiper. A Young Nun. A Know-It-All. Why is this here? Confessional. Body and Blood. Interrogation Notes. And a Magnifying Glass. And setup. And monsters for this one. And our tokens. On to episode 4. Our Mythos cards. We got a Bach Rug, Hunting Horror, Bury It Deep, Unnatural Calling, Summoning, Protect the Artifact, Mending, and Heave It, Brethren. Then our Discovery cards. Got the Prospector, the Law, the Banker, the Black Hat, the White Hat, Dynamite, a Horse, Dancing Girl, Riches, the Trapper, a Lasso, strong spirits, a pickaxe, dual revolver, and a dual revolver. On to our setup cards here. And the monsters. And tokens. Episode 5. Mythos cards for Episode 5. Hound of Tindalos. Yug. Luck Calls the Greedy. Steal from the Rich. Gathering of Fiends. Give to the Poor. High Stakes. And High Turnover. In our discovery cards, we've got the Casino Security, Dealer, Gambler, Debt to Pay, Loaded Dice, Unsanctioned Game, Slot Machine, Deck of Cards, Bankroll, Craps Whip, Pool Table, Cocktail Waitress, In Your Pocket, Calming Down, and Casino Chip. And Setup, and Monsters. And our tokens. And finally, Episode 6. So our Mythos cards. Our first one there, onto Dimensional Shambler, Curse Lines, more Curse Lines, it says Real Life, The Summoning, Places Everyone, and Curtain Call. Got our Discovery cards, so Science or Magic, Whip or Gun, Sword or Pin, Snake or Venom, Harpoon or Net, Sun or Moon, Megaphone, Camera, Extras, Star Actor, Pyrotechnics, Confessional, a Full Band, a Director, and Props. And our setup card, our map, and monsters. They're spooky tokens. So that's everything in the Season 2 box. Now for the Unspeakable Box. So you can see the new characters in this one. Who knows the end? What has risen may sink, and what has sunk may rise. Loathsomeness waits and dreams in the deep, and decay spreads over the tottering cities of men. So you can see all the minis we're getting in this set. A whole lot of heroes, and a whole lot of enemies. So first, our character sheets. We've got Julia. Keep calm and aim for the eyes. Al. I'll let him thank the scars from some mook that slashed me in Brooklyn. Richard. I'm a licensed troubleshooter. Olivia. I swear I thought that would miss. Maki. Range targets are too easy. I like hitting things on the run. Tina, don't go looking for trouble. It finds me without any help. Fleur, the Great War saw more action, though it was less horrific. Ernest, so don't tell me I'm here. I asked myself for copies of my future work. Bert, the Colts would experience more success if they understood mathematics. No one tell them. Maxim, if a man asks for a fight, who is to blame if he is himself destroyed? Roxy. I'd rather be writing, but you don't just ignore this kind of source material. Margie. My dear, if you go on cowering, you'll miss our triumph. Meryl. I prefer the stage, but moving pictures offer a wider venue. Pops. Remember that death himself may die. Walter. Tag your prey and let it lead you back to its lair. Vincent. Yes, exactly like that. Now you may destroy them all at will. Gunk. Efficiency, economy, and a keen sense of timing separate us from the chaos. And Josephine. What good is money if there's no world to spend it in? True statements. And it looks like we've got 10 of these trays that you can put our character sheets behind, and they'll give you areas to put tokens on them without them sliding off. Like we've got Yogg Solith here. And everything in his box. We've got our Mythos cards with Wilbur, another Wilbur, more to the ritual, the key in the gate, past, present, and future, the Guardian, Dunwich Horror, and Yogg's Presence. Then we have Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, the final stage, and his assistants. And tokens, and his main miniature in here. And his friend, Wilbur. Then we'll take a look at Dagon here. See what we get in this box. So we'll start out with our tokens. Our Mythos cards. We got a Blood Moon, Low Tide, Riptide, Full Moon, the Innsmouth Curse, Tides of Madness, Storm Surge, and Dagon's Embrace. Got our Stage 1, 2, 3, final stage, and assistants. So we've got 3 assistants there, a little bit different pose for each. And then his miniature. So I've got the Happy Birthday Lost Episode 3, the contents, Episode 2, and Episode 1. So the Mythos cards for Episode 1, the Cult Master, Lord Nameless, I Scream, You Scream, not Ice Cream, Lord Faceless, ooh, the Ice Cream Song, and We All Scream, On the Road. Our Discovery cards. So we've got an oil can, Quick Game of Catch, the Milkman, Pipsqueak, Megaphone, Neighborhood Busybody, the Sweet Rod, Jazz Baby Jazz, Scare Tactics, Hello Nurse, Earmuffs, No Pain, No Gain, Watching the Moving Pictures, American Dream, and Bloating. Our setup and monsters. And we've got some tokens and 3 minis. So Mythos cards. The first one there, Migo, Experimenting, Stampede, Summoning, Spooked, Rescanning, and Alien Cunning. Then our recovery cards. Got Parachute, Cattle Prod, a Moose Gun, Moose Food, Moose Lure, a Rogue Alien, Ice Fisherman, Park Ranger, a Flare, Moose Whistle, Campers, Herding Dog, Ray of Hope, Hunter or Hunted, and an Eager Beaver. Your setup cards and monsters. Our tokens. And then we've got 4 miniatures here, so 2 of this style. And then these 2. And our episode 3 Mythos cards. Shoggoth, some Investigators, Life of the Party, Cult Follower, Reinforcements, Hello Friend, I'm Back, and Not Today, and our Discovery cards. Al is innocent, Richard is innocent, Olivia is innocent, so is Mackie, and Vincent, and Tina, LaFleur, Ernest, Bert, Maxim, Gonk, Roxy, Julia, Margie, Meryl, Pops, Walter, Josephine. So everyone is innocent. We've got our setup cards here. And tokens. So we've got some traders. And now our minis. So our first row. A large selection of heroes we can be to try to save the world from the Cthulhu. And the top row. They all look fairly innocent to me. So that's all the minis. So that is everything in the Unspeakable box. Now we've got the black Go to the Woods. Let's see what we're getting in this set. So we got our Mythos cards, Dark Immolation, Dark Young Ritual, Frenzy's Cultist, Woodland Scare, Lord of the Wood, and With 1,000 Young. And we've got Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3, the final stage, and Monsters. Now the minis. So here's our main one. And he's got several friends. So here's the sculpts, a little closer. They all look to be the same to me. So that's everything in the black Go to the Woods. And then lastly, we've got the Scarlet promo. See if we can get her out of here safely. So there's her character sheet. 10 Bits says, "You'll never guess my real name, sugar." And then her miniature. So excluding the monster 3-foot-tall Cthulhu, this is everything in the Death May Die Kickstarter. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.